A small child is never bothered of making mistakes. If you want to be a better communicator, I'm telling you, make more mistakes. You cannot do anything better without making it wrong first. The thumbnail of this video, maybe that thumbnail has brought you here. But that was not my intention actually. My intention was not to attract you and make some fake or clickbait thumbnails. The thumbnail, the title of this video is Make Mistakes if you want to speak better English. And yes, I mean it. I mean it. I know what's your reaction if you're a first time subscriber, first time viewer of my video. What? Make mistakes? What is he talking about? How can we learn if we make mistakes? We have to speak perfect English. And he's telling about speak wrong English. You heard right. Let me give you one example. Have you seen a small child getting nervous while speaking in English? A child who is maybe 3 or 4 years old just started to develop a language. Is he nervous while speaking in English? Have you seen a child worried about vocabulary? Have you seen a child worried about sentence formation? Have you seen a child thinking about what others will think about him if he makes a mistake? Have you seen that? I'm sure that you agree with me that a small child learns a language quicker than you. Yes, definitely his brain is more plastic. But even adults also have a plastic. Neuroplasticity is there in their brain. Then why an adult like you isn't able to communicate effectively? Try to understand. Please, I request you, stop chasing the sentences, the sentence structures. Stop chasing the difficult and big vocabulary. Stop chasing that. And try to understand the science of a language. Science of the language. Try to understand how actually a language is formed. Otherwise, you will be wasting your time, and time is very precious. You have a lot of career opportunities waiting for you. Your job, your interview, group discussions are there, your promotions are there. What I want to tell is this, guys. A small child can develop a language effectively, and the number one reason behind that is a small child is never bothered of making mistakes. And if you want to be a better communicator, I'm telling you, make more mistakes. The more mistakes you make, the better. You have to do commit lot of mistakes. I know what's going on at the back of your mind. What is he talking about? Make mistakes? Which is this? What kind of personality this is? What kind of videos is he making? Make mistakes? But we have been told by our grammar teacher in our school that don't make a mistake. Spelling mistakes? Horrible, terrible. Sentence structures? Horrible, terrible. And this guy is talking about making mistakes. You heard right, and I'm very sane. I know what I'm talking about. Understand one thing. Every language evolves. Underline the word evolve. Evolve means what? Understand? Before that, let me tell you one example. When students come to my institute, offline institute, and when I start communicating with them in English, initially I start communicating with them in English because I want to see what kind of English they have. I have observed that these people, the new learners, they speak in English so carefully, so much carefully that they're consciously thinking about sentences as if they're walking on eggshells. I have seen them, they are so much cautious. Every word they are thinking, oh, this word, as if like they're walking on a wall that is 100 feet high. So carefully they're, yes sir, yeah, I want to improve my communication skills. And that's the main problem. Because the problem is they don't want to make mistakes, but they want to improve their English, and it's impossible to improve your communication, your English without making mistakes. Language evolves. Evolves means what? Today you're making 100 mistakes. Tomorrow you will make lesser mistakes. After 1 year you will be making fewer mistakes. But you must be comfortable making mistakes. Are you comfortable making mistakes? That's the question. And I know what next you're going to say, Sandeep, but if I make mistakes, my boss, my colleagues, my friends, what they are going to say? Well, I don't have any answer for this, but there is no solution. You have to make mistakes, and only then you can communicate effectively. Try to understand this. You cannot do anything better without making it wrong first. Repeat again. You cannot do anything better without making it wrong. You have to make it wrong. You have to make mistakes. Only then, like a small child. When a small child speaks a new language like English, he makes mistakes, and he is not at all worried about mistakes. He is open to make mistakes, and he commits mistakes. And the moment he commits mistake, he doesn't feel guilty about it, and therefore he again talks. Again, he just keeps on talking, and he improvises. And understand, in our brain there is a mechanism. That mechanism, Broca's area and Wernicke's area, helps you to correct your mistakes naturally if you have the right habits and the right surrounding. Next time you should not have that fear. When you make a mistake, that is not required. Try to understand this. Try to understand. I know what you're going to say. Every time he's talking about psychology, every time he's talking about mindset, but that's the key. I have seen students in my institute communicating effectively. And I say to you, make mistakes if you want to be a better communicator. Write in the comments, I will make mistakes and I'm okay with that. Write in the comments. Write in the comments. And the first comment I will make, I am okay with mistakes. And you write, I'm okay with mistakes and I will make mistakes and it's okay with me. There is no other way to improve. Just get better and better. But first, commit a lot of mistakes and don't feel guilty about it. Got it? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Keep on getting better. Keep on improving yourself. I'm there to help you. This is the right way to develop your communication skills. Stop chasing perfection. Stop chasing accuracy. Stop chasing vocabulary and start communicating. Goodbye. Thank you.